today we're going to have from the my 9-ball Tuesday night team, the Dead Balls Society, Nelson, skill level 5. He's going up against the Gladiators member, Edwin, who is also a skill level 5. So let's get started. Edwin won the lag on this one. So we've got Nelson racking up there. One ball in on the break for Edwin. Tuesday nights are quite a bit quieter at Mad Hippo. Turn that over to Nelson. It was a pretty quick fired off shot there. I don't think he really took his time and aimed on that. It's a pretty good matchup between the two. There are 2 points there to Nelson. Got himself picked up an extra ball on that one. Kind of stuck there now, though. I have to kick at it. Yep, bump the 9 first. That's going to give ball in hand to Edwin. Okay, shooting at 3. Oh, just remembered he had ball in hand. Again, he's not really taking his time to think about what his next shot is going to be on that. He just kind of dropped it there. The 5 is pretty much in the open there, though, so not too problematic for that. Rolled a little far for where I would have wanted to be for the 6, but takes a shot at it. Edwin is unfortunately having to keep score for himself at the same time. Good attempt at that cut. Pretty difficult shot there. Oh, a bump between Nelson and Sparky on the other table. And overcut for Nelson on that one. And Edwin also still having trouble with that. Looks like we're just going to trade blows back and forth with that now. Still chasing that 6 ball. Oh, best shot at it so far. Edwin just about puts that in. Leaves it in the pocket though, so this should be pretty easy for Nelson. Just got to get shape on that 7. Looks like it's going to go into the side easily. Probably going to want to go up table a little bit to get an angle on the 8. Be a bit of a rail shot here. And not quite. Looks like Edwin's going to try and take that in the side. Did it? Almost scratched, but managed to avoid the scratch. And puts in the 9. Make the end of the first track 4 for Nelson, 6 for Edwin. I'm going to scratch on the break. And the 1 in the corner, so dead ball there. Nelson get ball in hand. Looking for the 2 to give himself shape on the 3. It's going to be a long shot up to the other end of the table. Slightly missed. Bumps the 3 off the short rail. Again, Edwin is not really taking his time with the shot there. I think if he had taken a little more time, he would have lined himself up on the 3 a bit better. Seems to be kind of rushing at the moment. Gives Nelson the shot on the 3 pretty easily. A little bit of an overcut there on that 4. Edwin a rail shot for that. And overcut. Didn't quite get that right, angle right. Of course, this angle is even worse. So. Oh, I don't think he even touched that. Well, he told Edwin he had ball in hand. He didn't choose to reposition that, so goes after the 5. Pots that easily. Didn't really think about his leave again. He's usually quite, usually pretty methodical when it comes to these kinds of shots. Kind of not thinking his way through where he's going to be next. Which is not really typical of Edwin. Enough left of the 7 to see in order to get it in around the 9 there. Give himself a pretty good shot on the 8. And come back around for the 9 in the side. That'll make it 9 points to 10. Edwin's still in the lead. Nelson breaks and drops 2 right off the break. Kind of a difficult cut on the 1 or a bank, depending on what he wants to go with. If he goes for the cut, he's going to have to do that pretty thinly, which won't leave him a lot on the 2. He went for the cut and got a good 2-way shot out of that. He's got blocked Edwin from having a real easy shot on the 1. Manages to catch enough of it for a legal hit, though. And that cut worked out for Nelson. He's lined up on the 2 with another little shallower cut this time. Nicely done. 3 on the side. The question is, how does he want to approach that 4 after this 3 on the side? How is he going to get at it? Well, he's going to give himself an awful lot of distance. Almost had the 5 in on that. Turn things back over to Edwin. Edwin gets that cut. Got a nice, easy shot down there for the 5, even though it's across the table. Arguably the easier shot of the 2, and he missed that one. Nice speed control on that. Managed to give himself a good shot on the 6 that'll also put him in position on the 9. Yeah, rolled a little further than I think he really wanted. Oh, not quite. Edwin's going to have to either do a pretty good cut on this or bank it. I'm going to bet he's going to bank. Didn't make it, though. Overcut on that shot. It's going to leave it right in the middle of the pocket, almost. Giving that to Edwin. He puts it in easily. All right, 16 to 13 now. Nelson in the lead. Edwin still gets to go with that. It's not a legal break yet. Go with one more try. Third time's the charm. He's definitely still got something going on where he's not really staying down on his shots and taking his time with things. It's one on break. Okay. Nelson puts that one in easily. Is he going to get down to the 3? I think he wanted to go a little further down table with that for a good angle in the side. It's not bad though. It's possible to get the 9 in from here. He goes for banking the 3 instead. Okay. Leaving the 9 alone. All right, Edwin takes another quick shot at things. That bump. Put the 4 in a hard to hit spot. And I have to look at things. Good kick. Managed to connect. That was another quick shot from Edwin. Leaving the 4 in a position for Nelson. A little too much draw there, I think. I don't think he wanted to. Almost got himself behind the 9 ball. Defensive shot. I think he's enough behind the 8 there that it's going to make it difficult. Edwin looks like he's lining up on it. He had to cut that pretty thin. Yeah, that rearranged everything. Oh, almost had that bang. That was close. Good attempt at it. And that looks like it's going to park right behind the 8 ball. Nelson bumped the cue ball with the tip of his cue. So he's going to turn ball in hand over to Edwin, who puts the 7 in. Eight follows easily. Got a long shot on the 9 here and not a great angle. Well, he hit it. Missed it on the first go by. Definitely not what he was trying for with that. Nelson's gonna try and bank it, I think. Oh, and just slightly missed that one. That's gonna put it on the short rail though, so Edwin's not gonna have an easy shot with this. I have to try and bank it. Double kissed it, unfortunately. There's a cut angle for Nelson. And he, almost left it. Almost stayed on the table. After that wrap, we're 23-16. Nelson in the lead. One ball in. Looks like he's got a good shape on the one ball from the break, so should be able to put that somewhere. And he could shape on the 2 afterwards, though. Right up against the 4. Kick it to 2 unless it's just enough off the 4 to catch the side of it. It is. Manages to bump the 2. That's a good shot. Edwin just goes ahead and puts that 2 in right past the 9, no problem. Just kind of fires off at the 3, though. I don't think he had much in mind there other than hitting hope. This looks like it could put in the 9. Nope. Close. Definitely possible to put in the 9 now, though. 5 might get in the way of the 3 getting there. Nope. None. You have 5 dead balls on that. Brings the score 25-19. Nelson's still in the lead. Edwin gets 1 in off the break. Manages to get the 1 ball in next. Got himself a line on the 2, but not one that It's in the 9 ball again. 6 dead balls this time around. Slowly but surely tying it up there. Nelson's still in the lead, 25-23. And Edwin scratches on the break. Nothing in. Nelson puts the 1 on the side and gets himself shape on the 2. Gotta get back around for the 3 though. Either the draw or put some top on it. Oh. Slides it right into the cluster. I believe he's going to try and masse that around. Nope. Does not work. There's ball in hand. Well, that worked. I don't think it was planned. Okay, let's bring Nelson back up. That is one thing about 9 ball. You get a lot of folks who, when they don't have a good shot that they can actually hit the ball they're supposed to be after, just kind of wailing on it. There's a tendency to rearrange everything on the table and maybe get something in. Looks like we're just going to chase that 5 ball a little bit. It's on the other side of the 6 for Edwin, so he's going to have to pick at it. Oh, he managed to touch it. Looks like he actually got to the rail there, too. It was pretty close. And Edwin finally puts away the 5. Manages the 6 as well. Gives himself shape on the 7. Got the match tied up now. Not the best shape on the 9, but middle of the table. You can take the choice of which one of those you want down there at the corners. And he manages. That's going to put Edwin in the lead now. Nelson's got 27, Edwin 31. Looks like we're missing the ball on the other side of the table. And looks like we got a dry break this time around. Nope, something went in. The 7 ball is down. Fires off the 1. It's ends up being a defensive shot, even though it wasn't attempted as a defensive. He parks right up against the 8 ball. Another attempt to curve that ball around a bit. Winds up with ball in hand to Edwin. Gets the 2 in, no problem. Got the 3 in an awkward spot. Doesn't manage to put it in, though. Nelson's got to make up some ground here. It's the 3. That's the 5 into his way. Nice cut on the kick on the 4 there. Follows it up with an easy shot on the 5. Got shape on the 6 as well. That should be able to put him with good shape on the 8. If he goes into the side, shouldn't be too bad. If he goes for the corner, it's a possible scratch. Takes the side and lines himself up for the 9 ball. Ties the game right back up 34 apiece. Nice break. We got 1 in. Got an angle on the 1, but it'd be a 1-5 combo. Doesn't quite get the combo. Edwin can either try and squeeze the one between the three in the pocket there and get it in, or go all the way down. Didn't quite get the angle for all the way down. And give Nelson one more try at this 1-5 combo. Manages it this time, leaves himself shape on the one as well for another try at the corner. Nelson goes for his extension, bit of a stretch over the table. Gets that, bumps the 8, puts it back. Pretty close to that 2. That's going to be a difficult shot. Unless he just goes for defense on that. And it looks like he's lining up for a defensive shot. Doesn't quite get the cue ball where he really wants it though. Left that shot open for Edwin on the 2. Puts that one away. Straight lineup on the 3. The 4's in a difficult spot though. He's going to have to try and bank that. Bumps it into the 8. Has it towards the side pocket, but not quite. Leaving it for Nelson. Nice control there. And game over. Nelson gets the 38. Tries to run up and see about hitting the rest of them in as well. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you would, please. We'd love to hear from you. If you could put something in the comments, that'd be great. Let us know how things are going. Trying out a new scoreboard again, just to try and do some things differently, see what works well. Thanks.